only are you getting a little Three's Company, but we also...
Make sure your camera's the other way.
Out with Ryan from Going to the Movies. Going number 2, the movies.
Is this for YouTube or Instagram?
Make sure your thing's the right way.
Here we are on New York Street on the Fox lot, and right here is where they shot McLaren's for How I Met Your Mother. You guys might remember this street from the TV show. And the city ends right there. The whole series on the outdoor stuff was shot mainly here on New York Street. There's a theater. You might recognize some of this stuff. How I Met Your Mother. New York Street. Fox Studios, Los Angeles. I'm hanging out with Rob on location. Check out his site, and we are hanging out. I'll give you a second to tell me what this is. See if you recognize it. A little trivia question. We are in Koreatown, and a lot of people think this is in New York, right, Rob?
Yeah, everybody goes to New York wondering where this building is because you haven't told them yet, but the show that this is from, it's used as an establishing shot, and it's an iconic New York show. Everybody just associates New York City with this show.
And the show is Seinfeld. Seinfeld building, Koreatown, LA. Here we are at Doc Brown's garage and Doc Brown's house from Back to the Future here in Pasadena. It's called the Gamble House. Doc Brown had a nice house. Back to the Future. Morrison Hotel, rooms 21 and up, daily maid services, rooms 250 and up. Transit weekly. In the original pictures you can see this and this on the sideways view where they're standing. You see this and this as well. It's pretty cool that they redid it. Wild ass LA. We got a cop out with his gun out and a dude on the ground. And the dude's looking at me. What you gonna do? So here we are again, Rob on location at filming locations, and we are at a Ghostbusters location. Rob, in 5 to 15 seconds, you said the Ghostbusters came here To get on the elevator?
Yeah, they're waiting right there, and the old guy says, "You guys exterminators or something?" And I think it's Peter Venkman who says, "Someone saw a cockroach up on 12."
Right here. And also, here's the lobby where they come in. Little Ghostbusters here for you. Problem location, nerd locations, DTLA. Ghostbusters. Downtown LA. It's pretty locked up. Rob, what do we have here? A payphone?
It's an antique. Belongs in a museum.
You think it works?
Well,
I'm gonna guess.
I have
no.
a hunch no.
So I'm out here in Pasadena checking out some Van Halen locations, and right here you can see is where the brothers carved their name. Once upon a time. Sorry, I thought I was about to get ran over. But the brothers carved their name. This was before the first record even came out. It's right here at the Villa and Allen in Pasadena. Right here in front of the Eric's Clock spot. You can see where Van Halen carved their name. They tried to do it the first time right here, but it didn't work out. So they went ahead and cemented their spot in rock and roll history. They don't need no walk of fame, they made their own. Here's the Van Halen, Pasadena. There is the Myers house from Halloween. It's not in its original place, but there's the store where the guy pulled in front. Yeah, pretty neat. The Bat Cave.
Shareables? Wait a minute. I think that's worth talking about. First of all, I've never heard that before as a heading. It's a lovely idea because sharing food, hey, I just discovered that my wife really is kind of, I think she has an issue, but she doesn't like me to take things off her plate.
So a lot of folks ask me about locations and movie locations and my nerdy hobby of finding stuff. So here's an example of some cool locations. This right here is Paradise Cove, and it was used in this record. And then I'm standing on the pier that Eminem used on his first record. He was standing right there where the surfboard was. So I'm standing on the Eminem pier at Paradise Cove. I'm sure there's some great stuff filmed out here. I just didn't look it up. I really wanted to come out here for these two locations. We got the Beach Boys, and we got Eminem, who was standing right here. Here's the Slim Shady Bridge, or pier. Paradise Cove, right outside of Los Angeles, Malibu, California. Right here in Hollywood, or West Hollywood, this used to be where they made Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoons, and there used to be a statue right here. And a lot of cartoonists used to come here, but now it's a dog park place. But right here, a lot of celebrities back in the day autographed the cement. And if you look right over there, but you probably can't see that well, but you can come here, visit, go through the fence. But right over there is Walt Disney. And he put his elbow into this concrete so he wouldn't spill his martini. So they used to kind of make fun of the Grauman's Chinese Theater. But once again, right here in West Hollywood, we are at the Beastie Boys location for their most famous photo. And they also took photos right over here, jumping off the stairs. Iconic. It's still the same after a long time. So there's another photo of the Beastie Boys that they jump off the stairs here, and you can see these palm trees in the background. Elvis's old Hollywood estate. There's pictures of Elvis all over here, here. And here. Tina loves Elvis. So does everybody. So Tower Records Sunset, here's Sunset Boulevard. And here is what is left of Tower Records Sunset. It's a tragedy. Tons of rock and roll history. Gutted and gone. Once again, Sunset Boulevard, Tower Records is no longer. It's going to be a Supreme shoe store, which is pretty crazy. But a lot of you guys wanted to see what it looks like, and this is what it looks like. Tower Records, rest in peace. This is the rock that the three of them were on, and there's a great shot of Kevin Bacon right here leaning down. The graboids were trying to get him. I'll take you around really quick. You can see where they got on. So yeah, this is the rock from Tremors. Alabama Hills, California. Tremors rock. Alabama Hills, the Django, Quentin Tarantino classic Django Unchained film campsite was right here. In Alabama Hills, California. And I think there's a shot you can line up like this. And then there's another shot you can line up like this. Joshua Tree. Check it out. Here's the tree that fell. And there's stuff from U2 fans everywhere. Someone even made a makeshift marker. Their ashes buried here. U2 fans from LTMS. U2 fans, I'm not sure where that's from. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. But there's the view without Vaughn in it. There's the memorial and the tree. Pretty cool. This is the street where Michael Jackson shot his Thriller dance scene. In California, there's a lot of RVs parked out here now. But if you remember the Thriller video, you remember that you can see this brick there in the street right here. You can see this in the background. Spawn Ranch. The Charles Manson rock they used to sit on and play music. It's part of the, he would play music for folks sitting out here. And right up here, we got the swing trees. Famous cave. That's where U2 filmed their video on top of the roof. And there's the Hotel Cecil. There's the back alley they talked about during the documentary. It's not the first one, but it is the second one. Because in the first one, you see the picture of Cantor sign. It says that booth. Don't mess up. Tupac photo album, photo shoot location. Right here. Photographer standing right here. Photo was taken right here. Crazy. So here we are in Burbank. at the Burger King. Come back to the future. This was the first spot that made me want to get locations. You saw Marty come out of here, grab into the Jeep, and take off. And you can line all these mountains up. And also when you come out here, where Doc Brown's house was, or the set, you can see this stuff in the background, but you can also see this in the road where you're skateboarding. You can line that up as well. There's a shot of him coming out of here, boom, boom, boom. And he picks up the Jeep. Scott on tape. Here I'm at Estelle Getty, and I see you've left her many rocks and many pennies. All right, if you come into Hollywood forever and you're looking for Burt, you guys recognize all this. The Madonna bench is right over here. Jane Mansfield's right there. The Madonna cross is right there. The DeMille graves are right here. And here is the man, Burt Reynolds. So when you come into Hollywood forever, make that first left, the very first left, come on down, TC Water. Johnny Ramone is over there. Chris Cornell is over here. There's quite a few people buried over here. But yeah, if you're looking for Burt Reynolds, this is the place to find him. And here we are on Hollywood Boulevard in the morning. The hotel. We got all the stars. Soon this whole street's gonna be lined up with actors and people in costumes. But right now it's 6 in the morning. It's Deadsville. But what's cool is you can see the Chinese theater uninterrupted. When Marilyn took her photos, she walked through that door, landed right there, and there's a photo of it. And all the handprints. Eddie Murphy, Steven Spielberg, Star Wars, Harrison Ford, Clint Eastwood, John Woo, Sylvester Stallone, Hollywood Boulevard. There's a little Star Trek plaque I've never noticed. And you can see the stars, Hilary Swank, Drew Barrymore, James Garner, Sharon Stone, Mickey Mouse, Tommy Lee Jones, Queen Latifah. But a lot of people come out for this star, the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Hollywood.
Y'all are some old motherfuckers just like me. Who of you motherfuckers got pregnant and brought all your kids with you? Oh, really? You better raise your cup. Oh, they're all up here? Stop and say a little bit